Welcome to the third day of the 2021 SEVA Award Celebration. I'm Nabai Alema, and today we're presenting the school news category of the Defining 2020 Awards. Following the award presentations, we will be airing all full-length videos, so be sure to stay with us. And remember, this is a new and extra award this year. These productions are still eligible to win a SEVA. You'll have to join us for award night on Sunday, April 18th to find out who the SEVA winners are, and be sure to RSVP at secctv.org to receive updates on the SEVA celebration. With us today presenting the School News Defining 2020 Award is Mr. YK Chalamancharla, member of the Sacramento Metropolitan Cable Television Commission, and Mrs. Tammy Knoll, SEVA media teacher at Marcouffer Elementary School.
Hi, my name is Tammy Knoll, and I'm a sixth grade teacher at Florence Marcouffer, and I am so thrilled to be here tonight. I am very grateful to the SEVAs. I stumbled upon them several years ago, and they have made a huge impact on my teaching, on my classroom, and with my students, but especially this year. They got equipment into my students' hands at home so they could create these amazing studios. And I have to say that even though 2020 was what 2020 was, this year, by far, my students' videos were more creative, more engaging, and just absolutely amazing. And the ability for my students to connect with the community and our school has been instrumental, and I cannot thank you enough. And I am so excited to be here to celebrate these kids, and I'm just grateful that you did not give up and you found a way to showcase these students once again. Thank you, and I am thrilled to be presenting these awards tonight.
Hello. My name is YK Chalamancharla. I'm the City Council member from City of Folsom here around. Originally, I was born and brought up in India. And, my family has 4 kids. I'm the only one. My parents push me to the schools. Since then, I developed a lot of love and interest about the kids and the kids' well-being. I'm an engineer by trade, but now I'm a politician. But nevertheless, I'm always there for kids upliftment and the youth future. That's me, YK Chalamancharla. I'm going to be here with all of you presenting this and enjoying the lovely videos you guys have created. On a special note, thank you so much, SEVA, for introducing me and bringing me here to be part of this great, wonderful event. Thank you again.
Just a reminder, each of these 641 videos entered into the 2021 SEVA competition was judged by a panel of 3 to 4 independent judges. These judges included professionals in the media industry, media teachers, community members, and more. During each judging session, these judges were asked to select any videos that they felt truly embodied the spirit of Defining 2020 Awards. YK, you ready to present the awards?
Yes, in the K to 3rd grade school news category, the Defining 2020 Awards is presented to MMNews episode Mini Mustangs Home Edition number 16. Producers Madison Null and Wesley Rowe. Madison Null and Wesley Rowe tell us being a distance was very hard, but our news helped keep us going together. With the studio kits that we received from SECCTV, we are able to create home studios that were similar to what we had at school.
First up, Maddie and I had a chance to talk to our outgrowth mayor.
Yeah, we did. Let's go check out some clips.
Good morning, Mayor Bobby.
Good morning, buddy. How are you?
Thank you for coming to our studio.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very excited to be here with you this morning.
Congratulations, Madison and Wesley. I'm so proud of you. What a great video you produced. Do you have any words you'd like to share?
I like to thank everyone who came in and helped make the video and help produce the video, especially the mayor.
I like everyone that helped us get to win again, and I like how that they even helped us last year win. So I'm really proud of all the time they've been helping us.
Great job, both of you. Now, I hear that, Wesley, do you have a mom or a dad standing by that wants to share with us?
Yes, she's right here. I want to thank the SEVAs, just continuing this program through a pandemic. It just goes to show that we can all pull together, and through anything, we can get through anything. And Miss Knoll, I want to thank you. You have been so understanding and kind and patient with these kids, and they're the reason they are where they are today, and that's why we're here right now with you. So yes, the Rowe family wants to thank everybody, and we are just so darn proud of them and their hard work.
Thank you. Madison, I hear you have a family member too. Do you have a family member?
I do. So come on down.
I am so proud of you and your whole MMNews crew.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna
You
stop.
all have made the most creative videos this year, and that video was a lot of hard work. I think every single kid in MMNews submitted either an anchor spot or a video, and you all did such an amazing job. And I'm just really proud of all of you, the entire MMNews crew, and you and Madison and Wesley. Great job, guys. Congratulations, Madison and Wesley.
In the 4 to 6 school news category, the Defining 2020 award is presented to Rancho Cordova Lights, producer Juliette Hack of Sunrise Elementary School. Juliette said, "I created this video to make people aware of something fun to do during these hard times." Wow.
Well, because of all the COVID problems we've had in this past year, we can't do a lot of the fun Christmas things that we normally would do, right? Which includes gathering around a big Christmas tree and having all kinds of fun things together. But as we put our lighted thinking caps on, we decided, we could still have a fantastic light show that everybody can come and enjoy from the safety of their car. And let's just let our minds run wild and see what we can come up with for a fun family outing for anybody of any age.
Well done, Juliette. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank SEVA and my teacher, Mr. Trevor Harding. I would also like to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister who supported me through all of my Spartan TV projects. Thank you.
That is wonderful. I see you have your mom there. Does she want to share anything with us?
We are just so proud of her. We've loved watching her grow through this process. And it's really nice to be able to sit down when she's done and watch the videos as a family. It's been a great outlet for her to get to be able to do this while we've been at home. So we've loved it.
Congratulations, Juliette.
In the 7th to 8th grade school news, the judges recognized 2 productions. Wow, that's great. The first Defining 2020 award is presented to Opinion of Distance Learning, producer Olivia Leisinger of Heron School. Olivia tells us, "I created this entry because I want more people to see what local students and teachers are experiencing during distance learning and how they are dealing with the new format."
What is your opinion overall on distance learning?
It's very different because it kind of feels like homeschooling because we're at home, but we're still doing school at the same time. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Jessica Murphy, a teacher at Heron School, agrees with Jaden.
I don't like it. I miss my kids. I miss having you guys all in my classroom and getting to hang out, ask questions, and have a little bit more personal relationship with each and every one of you guys.
Great job, Olivia. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Do you have some words you'd like to share with us?
I would like to start off by thanking my family for their support. Thank you to Heron School and my media teacher, Mr. King, for the knowledge and the skills I acquired to make this video. Also, thank you to Jaden Hernandez and my teacher, Miss Murphy, for agreeing to be interviewed. It means a lot to me. And of course, thank you to SEVA for this award and this amazing opportunity to submit a video this year. Thank you so much. Take care and God bless.
Wonderful. I am so proud of you. And it seems like you enjoyed the process, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. I hear that you have a parent nearby. Does your parent want to share anything with us?
Hi, I would just also like to thank you all. I'm really grateful for the opportunity as well. And I'm proud of my daughter for to be getting this award. As an educator myself, I understand the importance, how important it is for young people to feel connected and involved, especially this year. So I'm really glad that there are projects like this that allow our kids to express themselves and their creativity. So thank you, SEVA. Thank you, organizers. Thank you, Heron School.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you for submitting and sharing your amazing video with all of us. And I can't wait to see what you do next year. Great job, sweetheart.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations, Olivia.
The second defining 2020 award for 7th to 8th school news is presented to COVID-19 and sports. Producer Rexis Bonzon of Heron School. Rex said, I decided to create my film because I know a lot of kids and athletes are going through the same thing as I am. I am a basketball player and I know that it is not fun staying inside all day. And my film shows how you can learn new ways inside to practice the passion you work on every day.
I played in the backyard with my brother, and I played at the park when no one was there, so we can stay safe.
We first started out by doing watching the videos that my teachers were posting on Google Classroom where they were just teaching our classes, and then we started doing Zoom classes, and my dad got me a ballet bar to practice, and I had to adapt to the floor that we had.
Wow, Rexis, that is so awesome. Congratulations. Do you have any words for us?
Sure. So first of all, I'm very grateful to receive this Defining 2020 award. And this video is very important to me because myself as a student athlete, and all sports were shut down and when COVID-19 hit. And my video expresses how student athletes were affected by COVID-19 and how they worked around it. This video was meant to share the thoughts and feelings of how kids were coping and handling sports during the pandemic. First of all, I would like to thank my family and my cousins that were helping in my video. Also, I would like to thank my parents, especially helping me through this tough and difficult time. Also, I wouldn't be editing or even making videos without my teacher, Mr. King. Through these past 2 years in tech, I've been learning that I have had more confidence in making videos and expressing myself. So I'd like to say thank you to Mr. King, and thank you for giving me this award. And I am very blessed and appreciate it.
Well, I love your perseverance. It's awesome. And I see your family is there. Do they want to share anything with us?
Yes, and we were just really proud of Rexis. He's worked so hard in his tech class, and I'm so glad that you guys saw his video and gave him this award. He's so appreciative of it, and he knows that that he was working so hard, and we just want to just congratulate him and thank you guys.
Well, his hard work paid off. Dad, did you want to share something too?
Oh, just to say good job, Rex, is staying focused with all the pandemic and the stuff that he kept working hard on and concentrating on.
Well, I love it. And I cannot wait to see what you do next year, Rexis. You got to top it, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations.
In the 9 to 12 school news category, the award is presented to athletes during quarantine news report. Producer Denzen of Franklin High School. Denzen's challenge was he had no video equipment. He adopted and used a device mostly everyone has. It's a phone. Everything was entirely shot and edited from his iPhone. Awesome.
With COVID closing down gyms and training facilities, we asked Michael what were some things he was doing to stay ready.
When COVID hit and shut down the team workouts, I've been just trying to get better on my own. Some days I do more like conditioning, so I'll maybe run a couple miles, and then other days I'll work on more footwork, like the ladder drills, maybe sled, and then cone drills to work on my football footwork.
I want to thank everyone at the SECC for choosing my video to be the Defining 2020 award. It means a lot. Obviously, 2020 was not the year we were expecting. It was hard to film, so it's just a relief to show that my work just didn't go unnoticed. I wanted to have a big shout out thank you to Miss Williams at Franklin High School and her program Wildcat TV. Miss Williams, I tell her this all the time, that there was a point in time where I didn't know if media was right for me, and she kind of pointed me in the right path. It's like, no, you have a talent for this, you should stick with it. And I hold a tremendous gratitude to her, and because of her, now I'm planning to attend Arizona State University at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism, and I hold that to her. She does a tremendous job at Franklin High School with the things she's doing, teaching kids, media, behind the scenes, production. She just does a wonderful job there. I also want to have a big shout out to Miss LaChapelle at Toby Johnson Middle School and her program, TJTV, because when I was a 7th grader, 8th grader, I had very little clue about media, and she showed me the ropes too. And she kind of allowed me to develop as a journalist reporter, having my own segment. And I hold a big thank you to her as well, because she does a tremendous job at the middle school level. I want to have a big thank you to my parents, because they're my biggest supporters and also my biggest critics. They tell me whether I could improve or what to improve on, so I thank them as well. And just thank you to everyone that chose my video and that keeps supporting me. I appreciate it, and hopefully 2021 can bring many more memories in the future.
Congratulations, Denzen.
Going through these presentations and looking at all those fabulous videos you guys have done, wonderful and wonderful. I'm sure you all will have a spot in Universal Studio one day, very soon. From the bottom of my heart, I want to wish you all the success, especially those youth, youngsters. Please invest your time, drive towards your fashion. You will be a great future for this country. Thank you once again. Once again, SEVA and Tammy, it was a wonderful time chatting with you and presenting these awards. Thank you once again. Have a great evening.
It has been phenomenal working with you too, YK, and just congratulations to all these students. I know there were hundreds of entries and all of your hard work. You all have done amazing, and I hope you keep continuing to make videos because we love to watch them, and great job to everyone involved.
Congratulations, everyone. Stay tuned to view all these amazing productions, and remember to join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. as we announce the Defining 2020 Awards for the instructional category.
Welcome to
MMNews. This is Madison.
And Wesley.
Our PTO is working hard to bring us more virtual events.
We have a Valentine's craft tonight.
For $5, you can get cookies to decorate, cards, and a Zoom link. And how to Zoom link, let's go to Miss Maroney for a sneak peek at the Zoom Valentine's art lesson.
Let's go to it.
Hi, Markoffer friends.
Mrs. Maroney here, and I couldn't resist. I had to share another little art project for a mini art docent. I have to tell you, you better join us Friday, February 12th, 6:30 p.m. We're gonna do Valentine cookie decorating and little crafting card night. So it'll be fun. It'll be Zoom. Join in. I'll be there, and we can create some more together. But for now, let's do a little fun art project. So we're gonna use some tin foil, and you're gonna scrunch it up just a little like that. You're gonna lay it flat, and you need some pens, nice and easy. And then you're just gonna color on it. And it's gonna actually make this beautiful watercolory look. And usually the darker colors are better. And you're gonna end up with this amazing metallic heart. Cut it out. You can color the other side if you're gonna hang it up by a window. Or in this case, I think I'm gonna add it to a Valentine card and I'm gonna send it in the mail. All right, so there you go. I won't cut out the whole thing, but look at that. It's this beautiful metallic heart that you made out of tinfoil and pens. Super simple. All right, friends, I hope you have a good rest today.
Thank you, Mr. Maroney. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It sure does. Well, this episode, we have a lot more amazing videos. So let's get to it.
Yes, we do. First up, Maddie and I had a chance to talk to our Elk Grove mayor.
Yeah, we did. Let's go check out some clips.
Good morning, Mayor Bobby.
Good morning, buddy. How are you?
Thank you for coming to our studio.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm very excited to be here with you this morning.
Can you tell us what a mayor does?
What does a mayor do? Well, I am considered the leader of our city. We live in Elk Grove, and so I am the leader of our city. One of the big responsibilities I have is to make sure that our city is safe. It's safe for all of you and all of our other community residents. So I want to make sure that Elk Grove is a safe city. And then I'm also responsible for helping bring new businesses so that we have jobs in Elk Grove and other businesses all over our city. We want to make sure we have safe, clean roads and parks. That's an important job. And we also want to make sure we have activities for our kids in Elk Grove so that you can enjoy your city. I work with, they're called city council members. So just like you have classmates, these are my classmates. How does that sound?
That's awesome. What is your favorite part about being mayor?
Well, one of the most fun things that I get to do is this morning talking to you. That's a super fun thing for me to do, is to make sure that I get to connect with all of our students. I still really like doing that.
We also heard you were on our school board.
I was for 8.5 years.
What was your favorite memory on the school board?
My favorite memory about being on the school board was dressing up as Wonder Woman and reading about anti-bullying. I got to have a front row seat for all of our graduations. I got to hand out diplomas to our graduates, and that was very special. But just talking to students like you and learning about your hopes and your dreams.
Wow. What was school like when you were a kid?
What was school like when I was a kid? So I was born in India. And when I moved to America, I was 4 years old. It was a little hard, especially in elementary school, because the kids looked different than me and the language was different. So it took a lot of hard work and belief in myself and making new friends. But I always felt like I was a little different. But when I started making good friends, then I really started to feel like I belonged. And belonging is an important thing for every student, right? And as I grew up, I then started to see other students that also came from India that also looked like me. And that was super helpful too.
Who inspired you to do all that?
Who inspires me? Well, you know what? You all inspire me. You inspire me because I love learning about your hopes and your dreams. So you're a big inspiration. My mother is also a great inspiration. She's one of my role models because she always taught me to be kind to everyone, to help, to volunteer. She always showed compassion and kindness for everyone. I'm also inspired by our teachers because they work so hard every day to make a difference in all of your lives.
What would you like for Elk Grove?
What would I like for Elk Grove? I want Elk Grove to be a community that where you as kids love spending time in our city, so to create more activities and places to go. That's an important part. Now I'm going to be working really hard towards. Let's create a city where we can spend time here in our city and enjoy great activities, great restaurants, parks, and other great things. Enjoy riding our bikes in Elk Grove and making sure that it's safe and bringing new jobs so that your friends and family, they can work here.
What do you have for kids like me to be successful?
Well, first and foremost, never give up. Always believe in yourself because that's super important. Find something that you're passionate about, that you love doing. That also helps to be successful. When you need it, don't be embarrassed to ask for help because to be successful, sometimes we need to ask help, right? But to be kind, being kind will help you be successful because we need kind people in this world. And dream big. There is no dream that is too big for you. But I'm so proud of all of you. You are working really hard right now and you are showing that you care about our community. So I am super proud of you.
Thank you for visiting our studio in MMNews. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Wow. I can't believe our mayor came to our studio.
Yeah, I learned so much from her.
Me too. One day I want to be mayor.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I heard Sean has something to teach us next.
Yeah, he does.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Today I will be showing you how to change your background on this. So, what you do, you make a new tab, click on images in the corner over there, and then you type in what you want. And then you click on the one you want, then double tap, and then you click on Save Image As, and then you click on Save, and then over here it says Show and Folder, Copy to Clipboard. You click on Show and Folder, and then you click the X, go all the way back here, click that, set wallpaper, and then you go to the image, and bam. So that is how you change your wallpaper. Bye!
Thanks, Sean. I cannot wait to add a cool wallpaper to my Chromebook.
Yeah, me too.
You know this year's been very different without being on campus.
Yes, it has, but our PTO has been doing a great job keeping us connected.
Kaylee and Nicole had an inside interview with the PTO to share.
Roll the clip.
Hey Mustangs, Nicole here. And Kaylee. We are here with the Markhoffer PTO to get the inside scoop on what they have been doing over distance learning. Yeah, here, Mustangs. How are you doing connecting with Markoffer families over quarantine?
We felt that it was very important to keep doing events to keep a sense of togetherness. We've always had a very strong community at Markoffer, and we wanted to make sure that was going strong. So instead of canceling Fall Festival, we came up with something new, Fall Bingo. Instead of canceling Cocoa and Cookies, we made Cookies and Cookies 2.0 and made it a drive-through event. Markoffer has tons of traditions, and we love to keep those strong and hope that in the future, we still can do them again too when we're all together.
Those events were so fun. Yeah, I love them too. What other ways have you given back to the community?
We feel that Markoffer Mustangs have big hearts, and so we decided to do a few things that were outside of our own school and our own community. So in November, we did a coat drive, and we collected many coats. In December, for the Cocoa and Cookies event, we had it be a canned food drive entry, so you had to bring a can, and we were able to collect over 600 pounds of food. And then Kindness Week is coming up in February, and we've come up with some ideas for Mustangs to give back to the Elk Grove community as well.
Sounds like you care a lot of the community.
We have had a strong sense of community always in Markoffer, so that is number one for us to keep that going.
How can families stay connected?
Well, the best way for you to stay connected is to sign up on our PTO website, markofferptboard.com. By giving us your email, you'll receive all the announcements and you'll know exactly what's going on. There's a great calendar on there. It's a great resource to be able to know exactly what's happening at Markoffer, and especially with the PTO. And then if we have events that require a payment, you can make your payment right there. So it's super easy and super user friendly. And then of course we have Facebook, we have an Instagram. And then always, if you have an idea or some way that you would like to communicate with us, please feel free to email us at florencemarkofferpto@gmail.com.
I can't wait to see what the PTO comes up with next. Make sure you tell your parents to sign up on the website to never miss an event. Thank you, PTO. See you later, Mustangs.
Thank you, PTO, for your thoughtfulness.
They worked so hard, and their events have been so much fun.
Yes, they have. Our reporter Rex is having some fun in the snow.
Let's head outside and have a look.
I'm interviewing this snowman. Snowman, are you having a good day? Yes, I am. Well, I have some jokes for you. Okay. Well, you have a dog? You do? What do you name him? So Puppy. This is Whitney the Snow Woman. She wants me to tell her about her days. Do you like carrot cake? Why? It's so good. They taste like your boogers. Tastes like a cat to me. Do you want to go dancing with me? You do? Let's go to the snowball. Snowball! Wait. Oh, you have Girl Scout cookies? Oh, can I have one? So good.
That's funny.
Snow is so much fun. Remember when we went snowshoeing? Yeah, that was an adventure. You know, Harper has a lot of fun helping the community. Yeah, let's head over and learn a little more about what Girl Scouts do.
Hi Mustangs, it's me Harper. Today I wanted to share a fun activity I do. If you haven't guessed by my outfit, I'm a Girl Scout, a brownie. People think of those delicious cookies when they think of Girl Scouts, but it is so much more. My Girl Scout troop meets a couple of times a month, and we do activities to help our community, and also activities that educate us and build friendships. Some of the things we do are collect canned food for the food bank, make cards for the elderly, done science projects and art classes. Each activity we do, we earn badges like these. Some of my favorite activities were canned food drive, art projects, and wizard science projects.
Wow.
Although the pandemic has forced everyone to stay socially distant, our troop still stays active using Zoom. Let's check in with my troop leader, Tiffany, to see how she makes our activities special even though it's online. Hi, Miss Tiffany. Thanks for meeting with me.
You're so welcome. I'm excited to be here.
I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Why is Girl Scouts so important?
Well, Girl Scouts is important because it teaches the girls leadership and life skills, and it gives girls confidence to try new things. Doing work in your community to give back, and then also making sure that we take care of the environment around us. And then it also allows for friendships and bonds to form with the girls.
Great answer. How do you make the meetings special even if they are on Zoom?
Well, it's definitely a challenge to make the meeting special on Zoom. Of course, we'd love to be together in person. But what I think the key thing is to plan the meetings is to make sure that we do a lot of pre-planning. We also try to make them hands-on, so the girls get to do at least 1 or 2 hands-on activities during the meeting. And then another important thing is to make sure that we do things that we know the girls will enjoy. So far, our meetings have been pretty successful, so that's exciting.
Thanks, Miss Tiffany. See you next Sunday for our meeting.
Great, thank you. I'm excited to see you next Sunday.
So I hope you learned a little bit about what the Girl Scouts are all about and enjoyed seeing what I get to do. If you're interested in joining, have a parent join you and go to www.girlscoutshcc.org.
That was so great, Harper.
Thank you, Nicole. Girl Scouts is so fun.
Yeah, it is. I love being a sister Girl Scout with you. My favorite part of Girl Scouts is the friendships and, of course, the cookies.
I love that part too.
Mr. Blackwood has an important message for us.
Let's head over to Markoffer and see what he has to say.
Hello, Markoffer Mustangs. This is Mr. Blackwood with my trusty friend here, Marty Mustang. And we just wanted to say hello to everybody. Haven't seen everybody for a long time. And we're excited to be part of the mini Mustang news broadcast. Mostly, I just want to remind you that, you know, these are tough times and we would just like to feel better. And if you do something kind for somebody or say something kind, that always will make you feel better. So we have Kindness Week coming up. Our PTO is sponsoring Kindness Week the week of February 16th through the 19th. The 15th is a holiday, so it's a 4-day, and we will be dressing up. Our dress-up days are Tuesday will be wear pink or red. That's for Valentine's Day. Wednesday, my favorite, superhero day. On Thursday is crazy hair day. My hair is getting kind of long, so I might be able to actually do something. And Friday, our absolute favorite, everybody's favorite, pajama day. So Marty and I just want to make sure that everybody is being kind, being nice. Don't be afraid to help around the house. So while we're still in distance learning, to feel better, do something nice for somebody and you will feel better. All right, Mr. Blackwood and Marty signing off. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Blackwood.
Yes, thank you to all our interviewees.
Yes, it has been a packed episode.
Yes, well, that's all for now.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Well, and remember, I'm Wesley.
I am Madison.
Bye, Mustangs!
Hello, Shelley. Thank you for your time.
I'm so glad to be here, Juliette.
The Ranch Cordova Holiday Lights. I'm so excited for this event. 200 light features. This event is put on by Ranch Cordova Community Council. I have some questions about it, Shelley.
Well, shoot, I'm here to answer all your questions.
Where did you get the idea to do an event like this?
Well, you know, because of all the COVID problems we've had in this past year, we can't do a lot of the fun Christmas things that we normally would do, right? Which includes gathering around a big Christmas tree and having all kinds of fun things together. But as we put our lighted thinking caps on, we decided, you know, we could still have a fantastic light show that everybody can come and enjoy from the safety of their car. And let's just let our minds run wild and see what we can come up with for a fun family outing for anybody of any age.
Mm-hmm. Do you need generators to keep all the power going with all the light bulbs?
That's a great question. We actually are very blessed on our property at 2300 Mineshaft Lane, right off Highway 50. We have all the power we need. So if you want to imagine this, we had to find places to plug in about 550 plugs. Now imagine that.
How many days and hours does it take to set up?
Well, we have been kind of working on it for the past couple of weeks. One of the things we've just built is a light tunnel. So that kind of started right back around Halloween. But in the last few weeks, every few days, we get out there and we start plotting our design, and it's starting to take shape. Now, next week, the week before we open, that's when we'll have all kinds of volunteers out there helping us bring it to life. And it'll all happen in just a few days. Kind of Christmas magic.
What is the biggest light feature you set up?
Well, I would say our light tunnel, a tunnel of lights. It is about 150 feet long.
Where is the event occurring?
Well, most people would know this location as the old Mineshaft property. And that's on right off Highway 50 between Sunrise Boulevard and Hazel. It's the best way to get there is to take Folsom Boulevard, like from Sunrise Boulevard, and you won't be able to miss it because you'll see a lot of lights. Then there's another really important part of this, Juliette, that some people may not even know about, but it's turning into be one of the most important parts of the holiday lights. And that is that, you know, Christmas is that time of year for giving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have partnered up with about 5 really wonderful local nonprofit organizations. And when you buy your tickets, if you want, you can make a donation to that to them, and they include things like the Cordova Food Locker and Whisker Warriors. The Veterans Village is looking for pillows, and you can also bring things with you. For example, you can bring a toy to donate to the Rancho Cordova Police Activities League's Christmas giveaway for kids who don't have as much as you or me.
Thank you, Shelly. The Rancho Cordova holiday lights look so exciting.
More than 50 million students attend public and private schools in the U.S. Last March, a vast majority of them transitioned to online learning when COVID-19 forced them to lock their doors to protect against the virus, making kids learn virtually. Teacher and student experiences are wide-ranging. So what is it like for teachers and students at Heron School after almost 7 months into distance learning? Let's find out. I asked a fellow student, Jaden Hernandez, how he is dealing with distance learning.
I'm Jaden Hernandez. I'm in 8th grade.
What is your opinion overall on distance learning?
It's very different because it kind of feels like homeschooling because like we're at home, but we're still doing school at the same time. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Jessica Murphy, a teacher at Heron School, agrees with Jaden.
I don't like it. I miss my kids. I miss having you guys all in my classroom and getting to hang out, ask questions, and have a little bit more personal relationship with each and every one of you guys. Plus, getting to see you guys' smiling faces is way better in person than on a computer.
Teachers were expected to design remote learning plans quickly. Jessica Murphy explains that she had to adjust her teaching strategies, that a lot of her lessons are now very different.
Distance learning overall has affected me just like it's affected everybody else. It's hard.
Of course, we all miss school and the real connections with teachers and students, and hope to go back to normal soon. Meanwhile, though, I asked them both if they have any tips on how to stay focused during online lessons.
Something I would recommend is to turn off your phone and just like stay focused on your class and stuff, because like that's kind of affected me. It's helped me focus a lot more.
The biggest one that I've noticed is trying to make sure that your video is on, because if your video is on, then you tend to pay a little bit more attention. You're not so disengaged. And then the other part is just making sure that you are really, really focusing on just the Zoom meeting. Don't be focused on YouTube or video games or having the TV on in the background. Just focusing on the Zoom meeting allows you to listen to the teacher's words and not just hear it in the back of your mind.
As you can tell, to be a successful distance learner, you have to be self-disciplined and be able to work well independently. Both teachers and students are affected by online learning, and I hope you follow the tips provided. Thank you for watching and stay safe.
Hello, my name is Rexis Bonzon, and I'm going to be interviewing kids on how COVID-19 has affected them playing sports.
Hello, my name is Maxwell Bonzon, and I'm a competitive basketball player.
Hi, my name is Camille. I'm Rexis' cousin, and I'm a competitive dancer.
When I first heard about the lockdown, I was a little mad because my basketball team was doing really good at the time. But then when I heard the lockdown happened, we just couldn't play with anyone, and I was a little mad.
I was very shocked, and I didn't really know what was going on. And I thought it would just be a couple weeks, but then when it turned into months, I knew it was very serious.
I played in the backyard with my brother, and I played at the park when no one was there, so we can stay safe.
We first started out by doing watching the videos that my teachers were posting on Google Classroom, where they were just teaching our classes, and then we started doing Zoom classes, and my dad got me a ballet bar to practice, and I had to adapt to the floor that we had.
I kept in touch with my coaches and teammates by having a couple Zoom calls and sending in workout videos to show that I've been playing basketball on the court.
I would just call and text my teammates, and with my coaches or teachers, I would take some private lessons, and I would be able to communicate and ask more questions.
When I first tried it, it felt kind of weird because my teammates weren't there, so when I couldn't pass the ball to them, so I just practiced shooting and dribbling with my brother, but it wasn't the same.
It was very different, and I didn't have my teammates like encouraging me and being able to talk to, and I wasn't able to ask as many questions for the teachers.
I learned how to release a higher arc in my jump shot. I learned how to do dribble moves, be faster, and I learned how to make my right hand stronger because I'm a lefty.
I was able to learn from different choreographers around the U.S., and that helped me learn more movement and dance, and we should take advantage of what we have.
Thank you for watching my news story about how kids that play sports are affected by COVID-19. I hope you take this as encouragement to never give up even though we're in this pandemic, and work hard to try your best on your passion.
It's that time of the week again, and today we bring to you another athlete from Franklin High School. This time we bring you Michael Lloyd, a center for our varsity football team, to see what he's been doing during COVID.
I'm Michael Lloyd. I'm an incoming senior, and I play O-line, specifically center. I've been playing, I think this is my 10th year, and I played up strictly Franklin, so the Franklin Junior program, and now, I played center, which I currently play. I played right guard. I played basically the whole O-line in my life, and I've also played defense, but I just love center, man. That's my position.
With COVID closing down gyms and training facilities, we asked Michael what were some things he was doing to stay ready.
When COVID hit and shut down the team workouts, I've been just trying to get better on my own. Some days I do more like conditioning, so I'll maybe run a couple miles, and then other days I'll work on more footwork, like the ladder drills, maybe sled, and then cone drills to work on my football footwork. I've just been trying to better myself, so I've hit up a couple of my friends and we lift almost every day, and then when people can't get together, I'll just come to the field and just try to get better on my footwork.
With a unique football season that's being pushed back into winter, Mike commented on the new change and how it will affect the team.
Well, we run a really tough, hard-nosed, ground and pound offense. So when we just hit people in their mouths early, it'll be cold and they just don't want to get hit for the rest of the game. So that'll play to our advantage.
Talk about the expectations for the O-line this year. You guys are looking as a good, pretty O-line in the Delta League. What's your guys' expectations for the O-line?
So my expectations is just, we were pretty dominant last year. We just got to clean up the mental mistakes such as holdings, false starts. So I just want to get together with my guys and we can talk about how we can hash those out and fix them so we can just be extremely dominant like the 2014-2015 Folsom O-line.
Mike Lloyd and the offensive line look to turn heads in the Delta League. As he heads into his senior year, Mike has an offer from Lewis and Clark College in Portland, Oregon, and looks to build on his list.
Well, college football is always something I've been wanting to do. It's been one of my dreams since I was a kid. And so far, I have an offer to Lewis and Clark College. Go Pioneers.
All in all, with size, physicality, strength, and knowledge, Mike Lloyd hasn't let COVID stop him from perfecting his craft. He looks to have a spectacular senior year, helping the Wildcats in their run game. This is Denzen Cortez reporting for Wildcat TV.
This has been Michael Lloyd, and you're watching Wildcat TV. Go Cats.